Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Members, this bill is not just about gay clubs or pride clubs. I want to tell you about two organizations that are behind this movement. Representative Anchia mentioned GSA. Well, Texas GSA used to be Texas Gay Straight Alliance. They've now changed their name to Gender and Sexuality Alliance. They're closely associated with another national organization called GLSEN, G-L-S-E-N. Their website is glisten.org. And I think it would be very instructional for anyone who wants to go to their websites. On the GSA website, first thing I noticed on their homepage, they're complaining that their clubs are only in 46%, well, only 46% of students in Texas have access to a gender and sexuality club in their schools. Other places on their website, they say that these clubs are mostly in high school, some in junior high, and a few in elementary school. They describe what is a GSA. It says, GSAs are school clubs where youth may be able to learn about themselves and each other by exploring multiple and intersecting identities within an explicit context of supportive alliance. If you go to their main menu, click on Students. Down at the bottom, click on Sex Ed. You'll come to a page filled with articles, monogamous and non-monogamous relationships. Here's one. It's a workshop on, it says, in ethical, non-monogamous, and polyamorous relationships, there are 3 conversations had repeatedly. And it goes on to talk about how to manage these kinds of unusual relationships. Remember, this is on the website of the organization that's creating these clubs in our schools. I've got screenshots from the various websites. On GLSEN, I mean, this is not just social, it's actually not even all about sex. They also go into all kinds of our social, cultural issues now. They have a lot of work on pronouns. You know, your coaches, teachers, and other students must respect and use the name, gender, pronouns you choose. As a student athlete, you should be able to wear the uniform that matches your gender identity. Whole sections on pronouns. You know, pronouns are the words you may like others to use in your place, etc. She, her, him, he. Z, here. They, them. He gives an example. John is substituting for me today, and they are an incredible mathematician. Lunacy. Other places. It's telling the kids, you have the right to use the locker rooms and bathrooms where you feel most safe and comfortable. It's filled with that. Again, these are not simple social clubs. No, I will not at this time.
Ms. Gonzalez, for what purpose?
Will the gentleman yield?
I will not.
Not at this time.
Members, these two organizations are not about social clubs. They're about efforts to fundamentally change our social structure and the moral fiber of this country. They're doing it through these clubs, and they're using it to attack us. They're attacking us through our children. This bill will stop that. Please vote for the bill. I yield the floor.